Sometimes, it's the smallest things that leave the biggest impact. A smile, a helping hand, or a few kind words. They might seem small, but their effects can last a lifetime. Today, I'm going to share stories of people whose lives were completely changed by small acts of kindness. Maybe these stories will inspire you to do something kind today. There was a small coffee shop in the city where the owner noticed a homeless man sitting outside every day. The man looked tired, cold, and hungry. One day, the shop owner walked outside and said, "Come inside. Have some coffee and something warm to eat." At first, the man hesitated, but when the owner insisted, he stepped inside. After a few sips of coffee, his eyes softened. He felt seen, maybe for the first time in years. The shop owner started giving him small tasks, wiping tables and sweeping the floor. Slowly, the man gained confidence. Months later, he saved up enough money to open his own small business. A single cup of coffee changed his life. Emma was at school on her birthday, but no one remembered. At lunchtime, she sat alone, feeling invisible and forgotten. Then, a girl from her class walked over and said, "Happy birthday, Emma." She handed Emma a small chocolate bar from her pocket. Emma's eyes filled with tears. "Thank you. I thought no one cared." From that day on, they became close friends. That small act of kindness made Emma feel valued, and it all started with a chocolate bar. A man was at a restaurant with his mother. When the bill arrived, his face tensed up. He didn't have enough money to cover it. A stranger sitting nearby noticed and walked over. "Let me cover that for you," he said. "I know what it feels like to struggle." The man was shocked. The stranger smiled, paid the bill, and left without another word. Years later, when the man became financially stable, he started paying for strangers' meals too. I know how much it meant to me, and I want to pass that feeling on to others. A small act of generosity created a ripple effect of kindness. John was terrible at math. He failed every test and believed he was just not smart enough. One day, his teacher pulled him aside and said, "You're not bad at math. You just need to practice differently. I believe in you." Encouraged by those words, John started working harder. His teacher supported him every step of the way. The next year, John got the highest math score in his class. He wrote a letter to his teacher that said, "If you hadn't believed in me, I wouldn't have believed in myself." A simple statement of belief changed his entire future. Alex was walking down the street when he found a wallet. He opened it and saw an ID card inside. Instead of keeping the money, Alex tracked down the owner and returned it. The man who lost the wallet said, "I'm amazed that people are still this honest." He offered Alex a small job at his company. That opportunity helped Alex turn his life around. A small act of honesty became a life-changing moment. Kindness doesn't have to be big or loud. Sometimes the smallest acts, a smile, a helping hand, or a few kind words, are enough to change someone's life. The kindness you give today could be the reason someone keeps going tomorrow. So go out there and spread kindness. A little goes a long way. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share your own story of a small act of kindness in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else.